Hi, and welcome to the Jelvix channel. Ever wondered what's the secret sauce for bulletproof applications? Well, for Jelvix, it's definitely penetration testing. And today, we're excited to share our experience with it. But not just in theory. No way. We're going to show you its real-life value through one of our client projects at Jelvix. So stick with us as we walk you through how penetration testing helped our client uncover critical vulnerabilities and prevent what could have been a disastrous data breach. We are Jelvix, a software development partner for industry leaders. We post weekly videos on tech in 5 minutes. Don't forget to subscribe. And make sure to stay till the end to discover our top penetration testing tools that help us deliver next-level results for our clients. So let's start with the basics. Penetration testing, also known as ethical hacking, involves simulating cyber attacks on your systems to identify vulnerabilities before malicious hackers can exploit them. Think of it like a fire drill, but for your digital defenses. That's what our Jelvix experts truly enjoy. Acting like hackers, but not for any malicious attempts, but for the goal of uncovering potential weaknesses. Thus, either we or our client's team can fix them before any real hackers with bad intentions find them. Now, during these simulations, no matter what the project is, our testers follow several stages, starting with planning and reconnaissance. Here, the goals are set and intelligence is gathered. Next, scanning identifies how the system reacts to intrusions. At the gaining access stage, we test the system for weaknesses, followed by maintaining access to see if vulnerabilities can be exploited for ongoing access. Finally, in analysis and WAF configuration, Jelvix experts review the results, and the web application firewall is adjusted to prevent future attacks. Pretty cool, right? But let's move on to a real-life client's project example to see it in action. Recently, the Jelvix team worked with a financial services company that had strong security measures in place. They had firewalls, encryption, and solid internal controls. But they wanted to take it a step further and ensure they were as secure as possible. Recognizing the need to stay one step ahead of emerging cyber threats, we suggested penetration testing. And there's a reason behind it. So let's move on to exploring these benefits. First up, early vulnerability detection. By catching the vulnerability early, our experts were able to guide the client through fixing it before it could be exploited. They simulated attacks on public-facing APIs to uncover vulnerabilities and identify the critical flaw that could compromise sensitive data, all in close-knit collaboration with the client. This proactive approach enabled them to avoid a potentially catastrophic data breach and reassure their customers about the security of their data. Another benefit is improved regulatory compliance, which is particularly essential for companies in highly regulated sectors like finance or healthcare. To ensure it, Jelvix experts had to check the client's infrastructure system based on compliance with various standards. We also assessed the existing security measures and noted down our observations and findings in documentation, along with suggested steps needed to achieve 100% compliance. And here's another great advantage of penetration testing. It helps internal teams become better prepared to respond to real-world cyber attacks. So for our fintech client, we simulated various cyber threats and tested their response protocols to uncover potential weaknesses. This way, we could pinpoint areas for improvement in our client's incident response plan. This ensures that, should a breach occur, the team can act swiftly and efficiently, minimizing damage and reducing recovery time. Hold on, that's not all. There's even more game-changing benefits. For example, penetration testing can save companies from the significant financial costs of a potential data breach. Thus, instead of waiting for an attack to occur, businesses can identify weaknesses and risks before they're exploited. And beyond the technical side, it's also about building trust with clients, partners, and stakeholders. When they see the necessary steps to protect sensitive data, they know you're committed to safeguarding their information, which makes your business relationships stronger. Now, while the benefits of penetration testing are clear, it's also important to understand that it is just one piece of a broader cybersecurity strategy. The digital threat landscape is constantly evolving, so penetration testing shouldn't be a one-time solution. To be truly effective, a comprehensive cybersecurity approach should include regular assessments, proactive security measures, and continuous monitoring. Another consideration is the scope of testing. Penetration testing is only effective when it covers critical systems. In our case, we made sure to cover public-facing APIs, which were identified as potential weak points in their infrastructure. And here's another thing to consider. While technical testing is essential, don't overlook the human factor. Social engineering attacks, such as phishing, can be the most effective way for attackers to gain access to your system. Therefore, by including social engineering tests, You can evaluate your team's ability to recognize suspicious activities and avoid falling victim to these attacks. Also, don't forget this. Penetration testing is only effective if it leads to action. Once vulnerabilities are identified, it's crucial to prioritize the fixes based on risk and impact. Work closely with your development and IT teams to ensure that vulnerabilities are addressed promptly and thoroughly. Furthermore, once fixes are implemented, conduct follow-up testing to verify that the changes have successfully mitigated the identified risks. This iterative process helps you continuously improve your security stance. Last but not least, consider the testing frequency. Cyber threats evolve rapidly, so it's crucial to regularly update your penetration tests to address new vulnerabilities and attack sectors. That's all for now, but before we go, as promised, check out our top recommended penetration tools by Jelvix experts. Don't forget to support us by liking this video and leaving a comment about your experience or opinion about penetration testing. And to learn even more about various testing techniques, check out our trending video. Plus, hit the bell button to get notified of our new arrivals. Bye for now.